Israel is home and family, and it's a very warm country with people who have your back and look out for you. Yeah.
I'm Vlad Brovazny from Russia, from St. Petersburg, but I was born in Kaliningrad. It is a small part of Russia and Soviet Union. When after that, Soviet Union was destroyed. The most of part of my life, I live in St. Petersburg. I study there at the Architecture Institute. And I become an architect. In Russia, I work there, and once time I've know that I'm Jewish people, that I'm Jewish. It's one time because they covered from me, my family covered from me this information. Generally, I know that I have my grandpa. He was Jewish, like a praying Jewish, like a believer in God and Elohim. But in Soviet Union, it was like prohibited.
My name is Asher. I am from Geneva in Switzerland, but I grew up in Singapore, so wow. not too far from you guys. I spent 15 years there, and then the past 5-6 years I've been in London working there. So yeah, and I'm here.
It's so nice to have you here. My name is Sam Neufeld. I'm 25. I'm from the United States. I grew up in the New York area in Connecticut, which is a state just next to New York. I mean, life in the United States is very good and materially comfortable. It's a place where you can make a good living and have nice things, but I think to live in Israel is very existentially fulfilling and meaningful, especially as a Jewish person, and it sort of offers a more interesting and gratifying life to be contributing to the Jewish state, to be living in this experience and sort of embodying what's going on in history.
So for me, Israel is a chance, it's an opportunity to feeling much more better from my history, from history of my life, of history of my family. It's very interesting to know how lived my grandpa, grandpa. They lived like this, like people, a lot of people living here. So for me, it's an opportunity to live here, to know something more about Jewish life. And of course, it is an opportunity to open world, because a lot of people from the whole world, they came, they speaking, they bring some pieces from their own cities, their own countries to here.
I've wanted to live in Israel for the past 9 years, I would say. Yeah. But I like it was at the back of my head kind of thing. But to actively work for it, like maybe a year ago, to start really. Because I was finishing a quick diploma that I was making in Switzerland, and I didn't see myself going back to London so much. I didn't see myself staying in Switzerland, where the Jewish community is quite small, I don't know. And so that's where I realized, okay, there's a lot of reasons now for me, professional reasons, religious reasons, and marital reasons, whatever you want to call it, to make Aliyah, to come to Israel. When I really started officially the process, it took me like 7.5 months. So it's not, it's not too long. It's all right to become a citizen of a new country. It's quite quick. It's quite quick, actually. Yeah. So obviously, and also in terms of religious reasons, I think it's the more Jews are in Israel, the better it is. It is our homeland. It's the home of the Jews. It's where you can express yourself spiritually the best, where you have the closest connection to God. So I think the more people are able to come to Israel, I think it's the best for everyone, for non-Jews as well. I believe it's great if people want to help the Jews, and definitely, I'm religious, so definitely it says in the Torah, the people who help the Jews will be blessed by God, and be helped by God. And I think that's very true. So of course, it's very, very appreciated when non-Jewish people help Jews. It feels very nice, it feels it feels great. Yeah, it feels good.
To live here, to be successful here, of course.
To be a part of society.
Yeah.
You know that we can live in Ashdod and speak
Only Russian, because a lot of Russian community there in Ashdod.
Yeah.
But it was not our
But we
purpose.
decided to learn Hibreo and be a part of society.
Of society of Israel.
I'm living now in Jerusalem, and I plan to move to Tel Aviv, and I'd like to move into an apartment near the sea, get a job in tech, and have a nice life and enjoy, and contribute to the state of Israel as well. Adjusting to a new culture, it takes like a big transition, but with the help of the Jewish Agency, it's been very, very easy. I previously lived in India, for a year and a half, and this was a much more easy transition to move to Israel because of the help of the Jewish Agency. Yeah, I think the Korean people and the Jewish people have a very special relationship and have many qualities in common. And the Jewish people love the Korean people. It's their favorite country in the world. The Jewish people really appreciate the Korean people's support and their prayers. It means a lot to us to have the Korean people rooting for us and supporting us to create a better state of Israel.
The Korean people, they're helping to Jewish people. It's very good.
It's interesting.
Yeah.
We didn't know.
We didn't know it before this day. And also I know that you are helped also the ulpanετ지온. Thank you so much for this helping, and I hope that you will continue help.
And, thank you for your donations.
Yeah.
And we will do our best
Yeah.
for using it in a good way.
Yeah, thank you.
여호와 하나님 내게 준 약속 한순간도 잊은 적 없고 다시 너희를 이스라엘로 부르기 나와